Hey there, it's Rick Khan from rickkarn.com. Now, if you're experiencing that you're getting clicks but no conversions, then make sure to change this with these 5 hacks. Now, specifically, I'm going to show you the 5 big reasons why you're not converting and then the hacks behind how to fix these fast. So if you watch all the way till the end, you'll have the confidence moving forward with the actions to fix the problem of getting no conversions. Now, here's something important to mention, because did you know that this problem is actually steps away from getting the conversion? And most people get disheartened, they get worried, or think it just won't work. But the truth is, this is all part of the process, because ultimately, failing forwards fast and testing is the cornerstone to getting a conversion from the click to work. And let's face it, if you already have those clicks coming in, all we need to do is tweak what you already have. So saying that, first things first, which is to diagnose the problem. Breaking down the entire funnel and messaging, then tweaking everything until finding what works. And here's the thing, there are many multiple factors that can cause the no conversions. That's why I've broken it down to the big 5. And if you want to jump ahead and go straight to those 5 hacks, then you can just skip this part below. Because however, before we go through the 5 hacks, there's something you should know first, which is, once you get someone to click through, the question then becomes, where are you sending them? Are you sending them directly to a product or service? Are you sending them to your website? Or are you trying to get a booking? Because this is important to know and understand. You see, if you're sending people straight to a website without having any calls to actions or sending people to multiple products or even just straight to a booking page, this will determine what happens after the click, which leads to the first one, is your copy or your offer working? You see, the truth is, one of the biggest reasons why you might not be getting that conversion is that your copy isn't compelling enough, or even the offer isn't what people want to buy. Or again, if you're sending to an affiliate page, do they have a proven sales page that's converting? You see, the offer on the sales page is the number one thing that if it's wrong, it just simply will not convert, no matter how much you do to it. Even if you have powerful brand and thousands of pieces of content and the offer's bad, no, you won't get that conversion. Because the offer is the thing that the prospect wants to fill the gap between their problem and the solution you provide. And if your offer doesn't solve that problem, it won't work. Or if you're not communicating that offer, again, they won't understand the message and you just simply won't get the conversion. So you want to make sure you have what it is the prospect wants. I know it sounds simple, but people can get this wrong. And then you want to create the perception around that makes your prospects desperate enough to make that purchase. And here's a few elements that should be within your offer, which is number 1, the big promise. Are you promising the prospect of the result? 2 is the big pain points you're solving. Then it's the unique solution and discovery of the unique solution. Then it's the benefits. 5 is how it works, the value build, the price, the guarantee, the scarcity, and finally, the call to actions. Just having these basic elements will help develop the message of your offer. And if you want a deeper dive into how to make the offer, just let me know in the comments below and I'll make sure to make a full tutorial video about this. The next is, have you had enough clicks? Because there's tons of marketers who get traffic, but they don't actually get enough data or don't even know their cost per acquisition or cost per lead numbers. And because of this, they change the sales page or even shut the traffic off way too early. So make sure you first fully understand how many clicks you should expect before doing any changes. And as a general rule of thumb, I always wait for at least 1,000 clicks before making any decision or changes. And also here's the thing, when you make changes on your landing page, you only want to focus on making one change at a time. Otherwise, you just won't know what worked. Just imagine making multiple changes and something works. How do you know what works? So here's what you should focus on changing, which usually the headline or your offer. And once you dial this and send the traffic and even still no result, just keep working on these until you see your conversions. Now, what you want to aim for is around 0.5% to a really good conversion of 2% and above. Then next, we have the big reason, which is what's the message at the front end? Does the message connect with the landing page you're sending them to, or is the intent behind the click enough for the person to buy? Because depending what the pre-frame is to your prospect, this is everything behind what happens after the click. For example, if you have a Google keyword that's got a very high intent, such as hiring a plumber for leaks, or even I need to buy a garden hose, how much are they? It's going to have a lot of weight behind it because of the intention behind why they're searching those terms. Or let's say you're running ads on Facebook and your ad communicates to an audience that hates having yellow teeth, and your message says something about a new discovery of teeth whitening. This is going to pre-frame that person who's already ready to check out an offer. So if the intention or your message isn't delivering on that promise or isn't resonating with that audience, then consider changing the angle of the ad to best match your landing page. Which brings me to the demographics. This is an obvious one, but that message you're putting in front of people, who are they? Do they have enough money? Are they the right age? Are they in the right location? All of these are just the basics, but you'd be surprised how many people miss this out. Because let's face it, you'd probably find it difficult to convert a busy housewife who hates fishing to buy a fishing rod, or a 30-year-old male to buy some makeup. Not saying they won't convert, just saying you would be taking the path of most resistance, where you should always take the path of the least resistance. And finally, probably the most important question, how much testing have you actually done? Now, I don't want to tell you that it's easy and you'll get conversions through some magic ways, because the truth is, it's hard and it requires lots of falling down in order to know what works. And it's not something you'll find in a book or a guru telling you a strategy. Instead, it's about getting your hands dirty and throw what you have at the wall and find what sticks. I didn't want to use any profanity here, but I'm sure you get the point. Because success with conversions comes with a lot of figuring out. And until you do enough falling down, you won't figure out the game of how to get that click to convert. Which leads me to this final tip, which is learning or hiring a copywriter. Copy at the end of the day is what really gets the conversions. And learning more about psychology and getting into the conversation of your prospect's mind and then articulating that in a persuasive, emotional way is what will compel people to take the action you want them to do. Especially if you're asking them to pull out a credit card and make a purchase, or even a booking. Let's face it, a booking for a free consultation generally means a sales pitch. So to get someone on the phone takes a lot of emotional persuasion. So either hire out a good copywriter or start studying copywriting and start making copy fast. It's what's going to move your business forward and take everything to the next level. So saying this, is there anything I missed? Because if so, just let me know below, or if you need any advice or help, I'll be more than happy to help. And please remember, make sure to help get this video out by leaving a simple like. It will be very much appreciated. And until then, I'll see you in the next video.